Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So right now a lot of people are talking about a recent upload by PewDiePie. It is a video titled Teaching Myself to Draw for No Reason. Now this is a pretty cool video and one that I enjoyed watching a lot, and I suggest you check it out if you haven't. But the concept behind this video is very simple. PewDiePie taught himself to draw by simply taking a small amount of time out of his day to practice. And he did this every day for about a month, and then looked at the improvements from day one versus the final day. And of course, in true Giga Chad fashion, he did this mostly involving cute anime girls, which is not a surprise. But anyways, let's see a small clip to get an idea of what this challenge was all about.
So one of my last videos I did was I learned a new thing every day for 7 days. So I spent one day trying to learn one thing, and it was really fun. It got me itching to wanting to learn more things. And I thought, what if I do it for a longer time? What if I learn to draw? Then I can compare what I drew at the beginning and then compare with the end and be like, wow, at least that's what you want to see, right? I have no guarantees. This could be very embarrassing.
So obviously here with this thumbnail, you can see the first early sketches versus the end, and you can see the notable improvement. And a lot of people are talking about this, and this tweet in particular has gotten a lot of attention. It's simply captioned, "Repost this to scare AI bros." It has over 130,000 likes and nearly 10 million views. And reaction to this tweet and his video has been very interesting. I mean, number one, a lot of positivity. A lot of people are very impressed, including artists, by this transformation he made in about a month. And a lot of people are also very inspired by the video and its message, because now they think it's possible to improve on skills like drawing in a short period of time like that. And of course, there's also a lot of people angry, as there is with anything PewDiePie does, including some AI enthusiasts who are very angry about his improvement as an artist and are even claiming he is Hitler. Yes. But anyways, let's start with some of the positive comments. This tweet with 56,000 likes saying, "Damn, he's already good after a month. That's crazy." And it really just goes to show you that you can improve on these things, whether it's drawing or other skills, if you just put in the time. It sounds like a very basic message, but the only way you're going to improve at something in life is if you actually go out and do it. It sounds so basic, but you're never going to improve if you just sit there and think maybe, oh, I can't get any better, or maybe I'll be embarrassed by the results. Like with drawing, for example, a lot of people are insecure because they think they'll draw bad. But the only way you're ever going to get good at something like that is if you actually go out there and try and improve over time. And here's one very important note about this video. So this tweet says, "One important takeaway from this video is that he didn't spend hours a day to get better. He mentions he sketched at least for just 10 minutes per day. You can still see the improvement. Food for thought when people say, I don't have time for it." That is a very big takeaway, and one a lot of people missed. Okay, he only spent a very small portion of time each day doing this. And that goes to show you that with just a little bit of effort, you can gain a skill like PewDiePie did here. This tweet says, "Dude got bored of drawing bodies and immediately mastered one of the hardest things to draw for most artists, hands." Which, yes, hands are definitely extremely hard. And from listening to artists, there's really two things that are the hardest. It's hands and feet. And if you get better at the latter and you get good at it, you can do really well in the anime art community. These are just my observations, no judgment, but those things seem to go together really well in the anime community. People like that stuff. No judgment here. But here's another one saying, "I really liked how Felix thematically incorporated his ad into the subject matter of this video. Also, this made me dig up all my sketchbooks I had hidden away. Might share them soon, as you should." But also this thing of thematically incorporating an ad into the subject matter of a video. He just like me for real. Yeah, reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the current Black Friday sale with Uwu Market. If you use the code REVFRIDAY, you can buy one piece of merch and get one 50% off. You can look at my existing merch collection, which has the whole gambit covering you head to toe. Or you can check out my new release. It is a collab with my fiance, Darling Straub. It is a beautiful piece of artwork containing both of our VTuber models here. And this will be available till the 24th of December. But you can get this in the form of a rug, blankets, or poster. And of course, this is subject to the buy one, get one 50% off sale that ends on the 27th. So use code REDFRIDAY to take advantage of that deal. So back into the content, a lot of people made observations like this quote retweet right here saying, AI bros when they see a pencil with a picture of Papa Franku here. Yes, this tweet in PewDiePie's video got a lot of AI enthusiasts very, very angry. Seeing PewDiePie put a pencil to paper and actually improve his skill got them very upset, okay? It's something they don't want to put the effort into, and seeing PewDiePie do that exact sort of thing got them very upset. And it led to some wild tweets like this one, saying, Hitler was an artist. That's proof enough that AI art is the correct line. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can't even tell if this is a joke or not, because given my history and probably any of your history, going around Twitter, we've seen some of the craziest things said with people's full chest, okay? So it's hard to believe or to question whether this is serious or not. I just go on the side of saying this must be a serious tweet, and I don't have to explain how insane this comparison is. Here's another one saying, anti-AI chuds romanticize the idea of the struggling artist like it's their whole personality trait, yet their poster child of relatability is a guy with no struggles. Funniest stuff. Now, this user does not know anything about PewDiePie's life where they can say he has no struggles. You don't know him like that. You don't know what's going on in his life. But this idea that PewDiePie cannot be the face of this video's message because he's wealthy and successful is ridiculous. Because what's relatable about his video is that any person can pick up a pencil and a paper and with some time and effort each day can improve upon their skill. And that's not just with drawing, that's with any skill. If you put in the effort, you will improve over time. That's relatable because a lot of people are afraid to jump into challenges like this. And PewDiePie is showing that, yeah, you can improve on a skill if you put the time and effort in. And that's relatable to people and inspiring to people. It has nothing to do with his wealth. His wealth did not enhance his ability to draw. Everyone can relate to the message of his video. Here's another one, this quote starting off saying, an internet celebrity with about as much free time one could have draws every day, so can you, is not the argument I would use personally. To clarify the traffic coming my way, I don't like AI art at an ethical level, but if you want to convince the median person about keeping real art around, pointing to an insanely wealthy YouTuber is not the place. So I don't want to repeat myself with this whole fact that his wealth has nothing to do with the message of the video. But this idea of him having so much free time, oh, he has all this free time, you clearly didn't watch the video. Like one of the earlier tweets we saw in this video said, he only spent a small amount of time, sometimes as little as 10 minutes on some days, practicing the skill. That is something that everyone has. Everyone has 10 minutes out of their day if they really want to improve upon their art to practice. And people like this are intentionally missing the point because they're so angry about seeing someone improve on actual art skills instead of relying on a crutch like AI. Here's another one saying, am I going crazy? Did everyone just forget this guy is a Nazi because he drew anime woman instead of typing a prompt? Yeah, so it's 2023 and the disease PDS is still going very strong. PDS standing for PewDiePie Derangement Syndrome, where people have made him into this like cartoon villain in their minds. And they can't even articulate the reasons why they have so much hatred for him, but they still, every time PewDiePie breathes, go absolutely crazy with anger and jealousy, and of course compare him to a Nazi because everyone they dislike in their minds is a Nazi. Here's another person saying, Hitler finally learns art. There's something very interesting to point out here with Twitter's obsession with comparing everyone they dislike to truly vile and evil people like Hitler or Jeffrey Epstein, right? They see someone they dislike or think is weird and have to compare them to those real life examples of evil people. And they do that to justify their crazy hatred of a random person on the internet. Because if they don't compare them to these crazy, evil, real-life examples, they start realizing their obsession with this random person on the internet is kind of deranged. And they can't even really list off the reasons why they dislike them so strongly. Here's another person saying, heartbreaking. The worst person you know made a good point. And it's always weird seeing this from an artist too. Like, come on, like read the room. This is like a very inspiring message, and you're making this complaint about PewDiePie. It's like you can't just accept the message. You have to add in your little quip here about how you dislike PewDiePie so much. You can't just move on with your day without saying something. Here's another person saying, but can he draw a black person? Which I think when I see comments like this, it's a lot of projection. Is that the first thought you had when you saw this video? It seems very strange. Like, I don't know. Like, what are you trying to tell us? Here's another one saying, people when racist millionaire with a horrendous amount of free time learns to draw. Again, this person didn't watch the video. He didn't spend a horrendous amount of free time drawing. And also to point out the whole idea of people complaining about him having free time. I hate to point this out to these people, but there's a reason he has more free time these days. And you want to know the secret? He earned it. Now, no one's sitting here trying to say being a YouTuber, a content creator, is like working in the mines. But PewDiePie, for well over a decade, was grinding very hard, uploading virtually every single day and making content every single day to build up his wealth and success. And now that he's in a later stage of life and can live comfortably, he's doing just that. He's taking more free time, and he's using it in a very positive and good way. Like gaining skills, trying out new things. That's a pretty good way to spend your free time that you earned. But while users like that didn't watch the video, people who did really enjoyed its message, and I think this is a good quote retweet to end this video on. It says, "This is how I became an animator. I'm self-taught and just drew every day for no reason, but enjoyed the process more and more. It was fun and made me want to progress further. Remember that doing art is to express ourselves and enjoy the process of creation." And just like arts, animation, anything, if you enjoy something and you just keep pursuing it, you're going to keep improving and you're going to love it more and more. And that is a very simple message to take out of this. PewDiePie liked to draw. He wanted to draw. So he went out there and practiced and began to get better at it and enjoy it even more. And I think that's something that is very relatable. And that's how a lot of people, whether it's artists or content creators, got their start. They started by finding a hobby and practicing and improving upon it. But that's going to do it for this video. Please share all of your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.